Okay, so this is a continuation of rebuilding the Scotty window. Sorry about that. In the last video, the timer on my phone went off. I also like baking, and I had a loaf of bread in the oven. I had to go retrieve that. So now we're back at the window, and my bread is cooling nicely in the house. That's going to go over to a friend's house today. We're having a little get-together, watching some movies, and then going to dinner. So I'm just going to continue around here, taking these screws out. I hold these little pieces in, hold the window in. And you can see here, this one here came off pretty easily. And we're just going to continue around here. And here again, I'm going to have to use some pliers on this one. And yeah, some people will cringe I'm using pliers on that, but you know, go ahead and cringe. Just unscrew without the pliers. Yeah, the nut on this one here looks fairly new, actually. It's a little bit different style, so I'm thinking the nut was replaced on this one. Also, see how this is all bent here? We're gonna have to straighten that out, make that correct before we put it back together. And oh, this here is a different type of screw. I think this one here was completely replaced. Oh boy. Definitely replaced. It's even a size smaller, I see. And they use some sort of odd fabric washer on this thing of some sort. So this one we will not reuse. We'll get something better for that one there. We'll just set that over here to the side. That's a garbage piece. In fact, you know what? We'll just throw that right in the garbage right away. Okay, so that's this piece here out of the way. We'll get that straightened up then later. And this piece here as well, which is actually stuck under here. So that requires a Phillips, and we'll take the Phillips out. Now I am thinking, if I recall correctly, that in the other windows, I think that might have been one piece across there. But this one is two pieces. But like I said, this one had actually been taken apart at one time before. Yes, you can see that this was all one piece at one time here, and for some reason they either broke it or cut it in half for some reason, but I don't think that'll affect anything. I think everything should still be fine to be put back together, so I'm not concerned about that at all. I'm going to turn it around this way now, and we're going to unscrew. Oh, isn't that nice? Okay, so one screw here is Phillips, and the other one is a straight head. And there again, those Phillips screws all seem to match, but this straight head screw is the oddball, because the other windows I did all had Phillips head screws right there. So I'm thinking this one was obviously a replacement, so we'll discard that one. Okay, so that lets this center piece here come loose. All right, and if you notice here on the center piece, this wide opening is where the opener piece slips into. And that is at the top of the window, not at the bottom, but at the top. So we need to remember when we put this back together that this opening for the window crank goes at the top of the window. Set that aside, and it looks like they have some sort of tape. Almost looks like electrical tape they had on that for some reason. Good old electrical tape. Handyman special there. And of course this is all one piece, so that came out in one piece like it should. Now we should be able to remove the glass. And this is just plexiglass that somebody stuck in here. And to me, I don't even think it's really cut to the correct size. And but we have the glass out of the other window that is this same size, that we'll use the glass for the proper size here. So we'll just set this over here so we can discard that later. All right, so now we have our window frame. And like I said, this one is a little beat up. Hopefully I can get everything straightened back out here on this one. It's gonna take just a little bit of work to figure out what's going on up here in this corner. Everything from here to about right here looks good. This might be slightly opened up right here in this area, but I should be able just to pinch that in if it is. But the idea is that this should be able to pivot so that when this is on the side of the trailer, this can pivot open and pivot down. But this isn't quite right here. This needs to be bent back a little bit, and maybe we can just bend it. I'm not sure. Anyhow, so that was the disassembly of the window. We're going to get to polishing this and cleaning this up. There was a decision made here a little while back that I decided the Scotty is not going to be a polished, clean restore. We're going to do like a practical restore on it, what I think of that. And that means we're going to clean up these windows as best we can. We're going to make them look a lot better. They're not going to look new. They're not going to look completely polished, but they're going to look a sight better than what they do now. The same way with the rest of the Scotty, it's going to be cleaned up. It's going to look nice. We're going to be painting the inside, making everything look presentable. But are we taking it down to the ground and putting everything new? No. We're doing a practical restore so that hopefully, that maybe in 8 months time or so, if things go well, maybe it'll be usable by this fall. This is actually the end of February right now, so we'll see how things go. All right.